Hello, everybody. We are back on the stream. Very sorry for the inconvenience. We cut out unexpectedly, but we should be back and ready to roll now. We did miss a bit of action, but not too much. It's still a 2-0 game, but it was almost a 2-1 game. Shaker had a chance in which they did beat Dutchman goalkeeper Peter Schultz, but the only problem was the crossbar was in the way. There was another good chance there by Drake, but there was a block in front of the net. And another opportunity there does not go Shaker's way, but they are still with the ball here near the center line. It's going to be Slamet kicking it forward here for O'Connor. So he approaches the corner. Good defense there by Francis. O'Connor toward the net. That one's kicked aside. Rebounded front, goes wide. And another chance for Shaker. Just misses the net. And the Dutchman will receive a goal kick here with less than 23 minutes to go here in the second. Avery Covington lining up for the goal kick here. And it's easily headed down there by Logan Drake. Bit of a hit there as Wayne knocks it away from Justin Walsh. Dutchman trying to keep it on the ground here. A couple players racing after it, but now Francis gets to it. Has that go off a player, but now he's able to advance it forward again. Pass intended for Tynan went away from him. And now Daniel Maddox in a battle with a couple Dutchman players. Maddox looking to get away. Can't come away with it cleanly enough. And now Quinn Tynan with a kick forward. Trying to find, I believe that's Tirkus, but it's taken away now from Francis. Now the Dutchman trying to come forward again, but out to retrieve it is the goalkeeper Robinson. Robinson with the high kick. Gets knocked down there by Justin Walsh. But it goes right to Killian O'Connor. And a good play there. Now Tirkus frees it up. Tirkus off toward the net. He gets knocked down as well. And luckily he is okay. He took a bit of a spill down there on the field. Now Tirkus appears to be a little bit shaken up. But he's going to be here. Well, will be Tirkus off toward the net, and it goes over and out of play. And now a whistle blows. That will be, it's kicked back toward the net and stopped by the goalkeeper Robinson. So yes, we are getting confirmation we are going to be getting a mass break here. At 19:25 to go here in the second, Gerland still leads it 2-0. We'll be back to action in just a little bit, so stay tuned here on GHS Media. right, we are back to action here. A little dribbler from the goalkeeper, Robinson. Now it's kicked back to him. And now he'll air out a kick. Picking it up now for Shaker is Maddox once again. Has to deal with a couple players on the sideline, but he's still powering forward. But it goes out of play. But it will be a throw-in for Shaker here as Pasomas will take it with less than 19 minutes to go here in the second. Pasomas with a bit of a grounder there. Now will be taken by Gödelen. Tirkus with a pass. And a bit of a battle for it. A couple defenders going after it. And now it's thrown forward again. Toward the net. Tynan in a battle. But he couldn't roll it by anybody. Now Tirkus. Pass across. Finding Van Wormer. Now for Francis. Francis had a kick that got blocked. And now it goes back over for Yang. Now for Slamet, as he was able to elude a player for the Dutchman. Now it goes back to Van Wormer. He tried to find it for Tanner, but Tanner not able to get to it. Player got knocked down, and now a whistle is blown. I think Maddox is going to get called for the penalty here. So the Dutchmen are going to receive a free kick. Avery Covington now lining up to kick. Off toward the net, and it's caught easily by Robinson. Now it's back up. Covington knocks it down. Trying to get it by Pasomas. And a good play. The Dutchman able to get in possession again. Off toward the net it goes. On the sideline, Francis. Still in play. But now it isn't, as it was kicked out by Benjamin Ingley. Thrown back in, knocked down by Tirkus. Off toward the net. Now it's kicked back toward the net. Up in the air, and it's going to be... And now another whistle blows. Couldn't tell what was going on for a second there. Less than 16 minutes to go. So I saw the net move. I wasn't sure if the ball went in, but apparently it hit the side of the goal. As Shaker now coming forward with it. Getting through a couple defenders before falling to the ground was Brandt. And a nice rush forward, but no shot was taken. But Shaker back with it now. Ingley with the long pass. It's headed up by Pasomas. He tries to keep it in here on the side. And he is forced out of play. And the Dutchmen are going to receive a goal kick here. As now the Dutchmen have two players coming in. They have Ryan Knapp and Logan Altieri coming in. Now, there was a goal scored, but I think a whistle blew before that. Because I was pretty sure I saw the net move. Now Francis wondering why there wasn't a penalty called. As play continues, the Dutchman looking to keep it going forward here. But it goes back into their zone. Long pass forward is forced back. And now taken here by Olayinka. Now for Maddox. Maddox kicks it back again. Less than 14 to go. Slamet with the knockdown. Gets by Francis and now hands it over for Drake. Drake gets hit. And another whistle blows. So Shaker will be receiving a free kick here. They got O'Connor waiting on the sidelines. So we get a bit of a shoot break here. So the goalkeeper, Robinson, comes out to kick it. There's an open net all the way down. Off toward the net, headed up. Schultz with the save. As knocked down on the play there was Covington. Schultz with the high kick. And it's headed away nicely there by Olayinka. And now it goes back. And now forward for Tirkis. Tirkis was racing after it, but was kicked away from him. And Tanner with a kick in the air. That's knocked down as well. And now it's picked up here by Sean Francis. Francis trying to look for a pass, but it was kicked out of play by Ian Lewis. And it'll be Justin Walsh with the throw in here. Headed up by Francis and back out of play it goes. So now it'll be Shaker's throw in. As Killian O'Connor now is in the game for the Bison. .11.5 to go, still a 2-0 game. And a hit there by Tynan. He's going to get called for a penalty here after the hit on Colin Brandt. And once again, out comes Robinson. And he's going to make the kick here. Robinson kick toward the net. Headed away. Now Dutchman powering it down the field. Robinson is still out of his net. And he got collided with and he goes down. And a yellow card, I believe, has been put on the field here as Robinson got collided with. And now Aiden Doyle is going to come in. So a yellow card issued after the hit on the goalkeeper, Malcolm Robinson. It's the second yellow card of the game for the Dutchman. The first one was Tirkis back in the first half. As we now have less than 10 minutes to go here in this game. As kick from Shaker is easily stopped by Schultz. Apparently we have more time on the clock. We are just approaching the 10-minute mark. And now another hit there by the Dutchman. That's Ryan Knapp with the hit on Maddox. So now we are below the 10-minute mark. It'll be Benjamin Ingley with the kick. So now we should have the correct clock. So here's Ingley. Off toward the net. Knocked down in front. Bit of a battle. Trying to get by. There's a couple players in front going for it. And it's now knocked away and it will be picked up by Brandt. Brandt going toward the net. Puts one on the ground. It goes over for Olayinka. Shot taken by Yang, and it's stopped by Peter Schultz. Il-Yun Yang with a very close chance in front. And Peter Schultz preserves his shutout as we await a corner kick. So the pass for Brandt. Olayinka found Yang, but Schultz was there, and he makes the nice save to keep it a 2-0 game. This one's put on the ground. Yang couldn't take the shot. Now it's kicked back for Ingley. That one's blocked in front. Now back up in the air it goes as Tirkis got the kick there for the Dutchman, and now it's kicked further by Logan Altieri and back on the other side of the field. Easton Slamet, the kick forward, and now with it is Logan Drake. Taken now by Francis, and now it's kicked forward again by the Dutchman. Slamet gets it back. And now it's kicked forward once again, racing after it. A couple players, and it's kicked back out of play by Ian Lewis of Shaker. So it will be Gilliland's ball here with less than 8 minutes to go, as they are looking for some insurance here against the Bison. Couple of headers here, knocking it down is Tynan, but unfortunately it goes right to Dean Hartle, who kicks it forward for Yang. Yang stopping up. Good defense here by Avery Covington. He's able to elude him, and he will knock it forward. Now trying to keep it in Francis. He couldn't do it, and it will be Shaker throwing it in. Quickly thrown in there by O'Connor, and it'll be taken now by Brandt. Now Tynan able to free it up and kick it forward. Now kick by Slamet. Knocked away once again by the Dutchman. And now with it is Brandt. Brandt over for Maddox. Max looking for a play, gives it to Olayinka, but it's taken now by the Dutchman. And Ryan Knapp looking to advance it. And it's kicked out of play by Knapp. Now 6:20 to go. Approach sideline for Gilliland. Easton Slamet with a kick that gets by. Now it's taken by O'Connor. Got by Tanner. Once again, another kick forward. O'Connor picks it up, and now it's taken once again by Francis. Francis with a kick that will be easily scooped up by Robinson. Now Robinson coming out of his net to play the ball. And he'll kick it forward where it's headed forward very nicely by Tanner. Now the Dutchman. 5:15 to go and counting. Pass forward. Taken by Robinson. And it's knocked down by Tirkis. Tirkis gets it through the legs of Olayinka. Now leave it for Tanner. Tanner toward the net. That one's knocked away by Slamet. Now Shaker with less than 5 minutes looking to get one on the board, but a nice play by Tynan, able to free it up for Francis. Sean Francis backs up. He'll kick it away. Slamet chasing after it. Now back near the sideline. It's O'Connor, and now Ingley. Kicked back by Maddox. And played up once again for Yang. Unfortunately, it goes out of play, so will be a throw-in for the Bison. A whistle blows here. Here comes Shepard in for Doyle. Clock stopped at 4:09. Knocked up by the Dutchman and will be taken here by Robinson. Kicked up and knocked down. And headed forward again by the Dutchman. Kept in. And now picked up. And going back and forth once again here as it's taken by Ingley. Ingley looking for Drake on the pass. Drake able to get it toward the net, but it will go way out of play behind the net of goalkeeper Peter Schultz. .3:15 and counting to go in the second half. Dutchman looking to close out their third win of the season. It'll be Covington with the kick. Goes over the head of a lot of the players, and now Shaker looking to advance it up, but it's kicked away from them. And now another kick toward the net. Rushing out is Robinson, and he will take it himself. And another high kick. That will be nowhere near in play as it goes into the stands. So it'll be thrown in here and kicked up by Gilderlin. Rushing after it now and heading it down is Ingley, and he's able to get it over for Wayne. Wayne with a pass across, finding Colin Brandt. Brandt with a pass that was intended for Olienka went way over the heads of everybody going after it. So a goal kick once again upcoming. Covington with the kick. Went over the head of a few players again. And knocked down once again by Brandt. And now it's taken here by Maddox. Maddox looking to get something on the board, but he's unable to get by the defense. And Peter Schultz comes out to scoop the ball up. Schultz now with the punt. It's knocked down by Maddox. And now taken here by Drake. Drake over for Uriel Olienka, and now trying to go after his brother Jazeel. And now a whistle blows as the ball went out of play. 30 seconds to go here in this game. The Dutchmen with a 2-0 lead. And the clock is just going to be burned out from here on out as it's kicked up by Tierkes. And all the way down the field it goes. Ian Lewis kicks it back out of play. Doyle chasing after it on the sideline. And he will hand it over for Tynan. It'll be thrown in. 3 seconds to go. Ball is kicked up, and that is it for today's game. The Guilderland Dutchmen, thanks to 2 early goals in the first half, cruised to a 2-0 win today over the Shaker Blue Bison. They improved to 3-4-2 on the season, and the Bison fall to 4-5 as we leave you with some replays from the second half of today's game. And with that, that will conclude today's media broadcast. We hope you enjoyed watching this game. I'm Sean Cunningham, the media crew. Have a safe and happy Halloween, and we will see you all back here again on the next media broadcast. Take care and have a great day.